Hello, Giants fans. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been a challenging week for us, but I have a question to put for everybody before we start, right? Winston or Dart? Who should be the starting quarterback, right? Now, for me, in my opinion, I think Winston had a better offense. Just watching an overall game, opening up the game and stuff like that, open up the drives that he had. I thought he had a better offense. Dart's a good runner, but because he's a good runner, that brings all the defensive players up to the front line. So our running backs have nowhere to go. So we try to run the ball, it gets stuck. You can see it from up there. I don't know how they don't see it. I'm like, that's not going anywhere, right? You can see it before the play even happens, the snap even count, right? So I said it before to where I said in preseason we were effective for some reason that when we interchange out quarterback because you're trying them out to see who you want to keep, what position they're going to play, right? I kept saying that's what made the Giants special. It kept the other team off balance, right? And I'm going to use the basketball analogy. If you're stuck at a cold position, you change out the person, right? So we're going through this game and it's just dragging along, slopping. Put one state in or somebody else in, just at the beginning of one play, on the first down would be the best time to do it. You don't be third and long or whatever and doing that, right? You use those trick plays. I missed the first quarter because I was busy. I caught the last three quarters, right? And I don't recall seeing a trick play in there. Not that I recall. Something like the way Winston did, where he hiked the ball back, ran out, caught the touchdown pass, right? You know, so, in my opinion, the experience. Now, you want to talk about developing for the future, yeah, then Dart. But not the saying that you can't go to them and say, hey, you're going to play 25% of the game or something like that to Winston. And you let that be known. You're still the lead quarterback, but to shake it up, shake it up, I'm going to have Winston come in for a couple of plays, and you can figure out who's better at getting off the 30-yard line and who's a better finisher, right? The finisher, you want to go with Dart because he can run. So if you're on first and goal, whatever, maybe that's where Dart is more dangerous at because he can run, you know. And that's just my opinion there. We're gonna have the week 13 final catch up wrap up. We'll have that week 13 wrap up coming up. All right. So this is Dr. Ron. I catch you next video. I'm working on a special project. I'll let you guys